Alright traders, good morning. The life of a trader. I'm sneaking a video in the car. It's actually a really pleasant morning. A little bit warmer than yesterday as well in Perth, but enough of that small chat. Let's roll into the chart. So the Aussie dollar 4 hour, and it did have a little bit of a pullback. Right now, it's not the time to enter, obviously, this time of day, but I just thought I'd make this video to point out what I'm looking for. So even if we get a little push higher, that's fine. But if we just hold around here, now the response, with the FX markets to economic data has been pretty blasé, considering how bad it's been. But we are in a scenario where the COVID-19 has completely and utterly, it's just unprecedented what it's done. So you got to consider that. So fundamentals are a little bit, well, they're just not applicable right now at times, and that's what we've been seeing. So again, though, I'm just going to wait for the price action. So I'm not going to just go blindly into the trade. I'm going to wait and see what happens. Ideally, later in the day, maybe London at the minimum for an entry, but that's the Aussie dollar trade idea. So it did actually roll over. I mean, right here is not, for me, would not have been good enough for an entry, because I see that as a potential fake out and then a continuation. We get, and it did. It moved pretty nicely. Moved pretty nicely yesterday. I wasn't really able to check the charts much, and but I did talk about it over the weekend. So if someone's watching my videos, I hope it helped, because I think I made some valid points on why you'd want to sell it. And the Euro Aussie is interesting as well. That is looking potentially long. That honestly, guys, is pretty close to an entry there. The spread is pretty low, just over 1.6 pips. Not bad at all, to be fair. Not bad at all. The spread might widen a little bit, so you got to be a little bit aware of that. It's more of an exotic pair. It's not, definitely not a major. So yeah, what I like. So it's pushed, moved a bit lower, and now it's sort of thinking about it again. This candle is actually looking quite good. So both Euro Aussie and Aussie are potential trades today. I just want to scan the charts a little bit as well. Didn't really have much of an opportunity to do that yesterday. Nothing really. The Aussie Kiwi, that might actually be interesting. It's continuing to rally too. Look, it is, and I don't have much really to sort of say about it. It's one of those trades really where, to me, there's some Aussie weakness present, but the Kiwi is also, yeah. I need to see a clear correlation. And what I mean by that, I need to see one currency quite strong, the other quite weak. And that's not what. I have my window down a crack, so I'm sorry about that. It's just, like I said, the life of a trader, it's holy dilly. Let's go to the daily time frame here. Whilst it's trading on in this line, I mean, there are two options. It comes up and fails, or we get over and then we bounce over. But I mean, right now it's sort of in no man's land, and just looking at that on its own, you could say sell, but it could easily just sort of just up down and zigzag across there. So it's not really for me. I am present to the time here. I just want to quickly go to gold. Let's go to the daily time frame. This was I feel like a while ago. Man, time's gone fast. I don't know what I was talking about there. It might have been a short squeeze, not a short squeeze. It might have been a squeeze lower, and then it bounced pretty considerably. Weaker gold is good for the short thesis on the Aussie dollar as well. I found there is, it does correlate. Equity markets. for the day, it ended pretty flat. All right, so it wasn't able to find the, it wasn't able to make any highs either. So that's helping pound yen. It's just holding up there. No gentleman that trades pound yen. That's he. I think he's short from a while ago, so I think I was short. Actually, no, that was a long. That was a long. I remember that. This is an example though, guys. Like this box just highlights how. I mean, obviously it started turning, but bounced. You know, now it's actually out of there. Oof, but it's come back in. You know, that's a potential retest. So we'll see. But it's just, it can be very slow moving, and you've got to tell yourself, like if you're a full-time trader and you're a new full-time trader, you got to ask yourself, can I hold on here? The patience. Typically, no. What happens is usually people go off on tangents and try and be heroes, and it ends really badly. So don't do that. Euro pound, pretty flat. Everything is I think I'm gonna leave it there, guys. The main watches: Aussie short, Euro Aussie long. More updates to come on the Twitter, Instagram. I've got TikTok now as well. I think it's just Scotty FX. All right, no, it's Scotty FX. I couldn't get FX Scotty, so Scotty FX is my handle. I think that's the term used for TikTok. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.